Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to do my first ever makeup wish list video. I have thought about doing this over the last year a few times here and there, but basically when it comes to makeup, prior to this year, if I wanted it, I bought it. And if I didn't want it, I didn't buy it. It was that simple. There were no rules, no boundaries, no restrictions. I always have Ulta points at my disposal, and most of the makeup I want comes from Ulta. And it's never been a big deal. I mean, I just get it. It sounds kind of privileged to talk about it like that, but it's the truth. I was not on a no-buy last year, but I did try to restrain myself, and it was very easy to at the beginning of the year because there really wasn't a ton of makeup released that I was really craving. So it was kind of easy to just wait and see what happened. And then the second half of the year hit and everything I wanted was all of a sudden out on the market and I bought all of it. I had massive hauls. I cashed in all of my Ulta points. It was a very slippery slope. So in 2019, I created my no-buy rules and I am trying to follow them. And the wish list is growing. So I thought maybe you guys would like to see what it is that I'm craving and possibly tell me why I don't need it. I know some of you will do that. Erin. Yeah, some of you guys are always there to talk me out of the things that I'm looking for. So I figured rather than having this internal struggle within myself, I would just let it all out in this video and tell you guys what I'm craving, what I'm wishing for, what I'm contemplating, what keeps going into my shopping cart online and then back out, back in, back out, all of that. Now, this month hasn't been perfect for me. I have already bought some makeup in the month of May, but as far as I can tell, I'm still well within the rules of my low buy, so that's good, but I need to put the brakes on it and stop because if I buy anything more, I'm probably gonna be going outside of the rules of my no-buy. Plus, my goal is to stockpile the little credits I have, not spend them every single month. I would like to have a little bank of stuff so that when something really important comes along, I can buy it and I don't have to save up at that point. So I really don't wanna be cashing in all my credits for my low-buy rules every month on new products. I'd like to save them. And I'm not doing a very good job of that right now. It's been kind of a rough month. You'll see what I purchased in my May empties and my low buy update, but for now, I'm just gonna be talking about the makeup that I am craving, the makeup I'm obsessing about, the makeup that is kind of taking up space in my brain and wasting good energy. So hopefully by the time I film and edit this video and read your comments, it'll be out of my system. Okay, wish list item number 1. I am still obsessing over 2 blushes from the Wet n Wild summer collection of 2018. I've been obsessing about them for a long time. This is one of those items that I am stalking on the Wet n Wild website constantly because I think at some point in the near future, it'll be gone for good. And then either I can cry about missing out on it or I can be relieved that I don't have to obsess about it anymore. But for now, it is still there. As you guys know, I'm really far behind on watching YouTube videos, which means I'm really far behind on the new releases. So a lot of times, by the time I'm hearing about the new release, if it's a limited edition product, it might already be gone by the time I'm hearing about it being released. That has served me well in some instances. For example, the Hourglass palettes from last holiday. However, other times it doesn't really matter. But all of a sudden, kind of more towards last fall, I started hearing buzz about that, what was the whole collection called? Like the Birds of Paradise or the Flocking something. It was the whole hummingbird, bird themed release. They had lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, blushes, eyeshadow palettes, all of it. It was a beautiful collection. And Ulta at one point had not only individual products from the collection, but the entire collection sold as like a set. And all that was on my wish list at Ulta for a long time. And before I knew it, it was gone. It had sold out. Ulta was no longer carrying it. And I was really bummed because I kind of wanted the whole collection, but I couldn't justify it. And then when it came to picking out individual pieces, I was having trouble picking and choosing, like, and prioritizing what to get. Anyways, what I keep coming back to are two blushes. One is a like pinky shimmery shade called Don't Flutter Yourself, and one is more of an orangey peachy shade called Hummingbird Hype, I believe. Those two are still available on the Wet n Wild website, and I just want them so bad. I keep obsessing about them. Those two products have made themselves into my cart more times than I can count. There's always something that prevents me from pulling the trigger. Most recently, they've been on sale. They've been on clearance on the Wet n Wild website for like $2.99 for the longest time. And I got an email from Wet n Wild saying you could take an extra 20% off even sale items. So it would have been 20% off of, I think they were on clearance for $2.49, but then with the additional 20% off, it ended up being $3.99 for the two blushes. I was so close to buying them, and I went to go check out, and shipping was $4.99 because I was only spending $4. I usually always go to the threshold to get the free shipping, but because I'm trying to limit the amount of products I purchase, I would have had to pay more than the actual cost of the item for the shipping, and I just couldn't justify it. So I backed away once again. I keep jumping in and then backstepping, and okay, now I'm gonna do it, and then I backstep. But those two blushes are consuming an unbelievable amount of energy in my brain. All right. Let's go for the big guns. Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona, you are distracting me from the real problems of my life with your beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I've made it no secret that I am jonesing for the gold palette, but now they have released the Sunrise palette, and oh dear Lord, I want them both. I understand the Sunrise is like a mini, but no matter, I am counting pans, not size, so that's a lot of pans to bring into my home. And it's a lot of money to spend on a tiny little eyeshadow palette. So those two are definitely on my mind. I have been trying to dupe looks from the gold palette to satisfy myself. It's kind of been helping a little bit. I will probably be doing a get ready with me soon, showing you the dupe look that I have. Yeah, so I definitely want both of those palettes, though, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching a video of a YouTuber that I follow. Her name is Some Call Me Coco. She is a beautiful woman. I really like her channel. I would highly recommend her. I will try to link her channel down below if I can recall. But there is something about her. I don't know what it is about her, but if she recommends a product, I want to buy it. She's just one of those influencers that's very influential. It doesn't matter if she says she likes it and it's a good product. I'm like, yes, it is. We're very different. We have very different skin tones. What looks amazing on her is not necessarily going to look amazing on me. And yet I can somehow convince myself while watching her videos that it will look good on me. That's not good. It's good for her, not good for me. Anyways, she's a beautiful woman. Go check her out. But I was watching her fall lipstick video from 2018, and she mentioned 2 Maybelline lipsticks. Now, prior to me watching this video, I'd kind of been swirling around the idea about looking into some bolder colored lipsticks because for the most part, 99.9% of the lipsticks I own are very safe. Whether they're pinky nudes, which is the majority of my collection, nudes, pinks, or something like this that's a little bit bolder, but still definitely safe, like work appropriate, safe. But I've been thinking about getting into some bolder colors, and I don't know where I would wear them. I don't know, maybe just here when I'm filming, but I want them all of a sudden. And she mentioned 2 Maybelline Bold lipsticks that were right up my alley. They were exactly what I had been thinking about in my head, but didn't know existed until I watched her video. And then I was like, yep, that's what I'm going for. The one is called Sapphire Siren. It's like a purpley blue shade. It's very deep. And the other one is called Berry Bossy. And it's just like a very vibrant berry, deep berry shade. And they both looked amazing on her. Now, with her having a deeper skin tone than me, it almost looks more natural on her than it would on me. Like the contrast would be more shocking on me, and therefore might be even more bold than it is on her. Like she rocks those deeper, darker lip colors and makes it look awesome I think she could wear that to a day job and totally get away with it. Whereas me, maybe not. I don't know. But I've been wanting them ever since I saw her video. I'm gonna blame the next wish list item on Some Call Me Coco as well. She's also a nail polish junkie, and she was showing a nail polish from last fall from an indie company called KB Shimmer. I believe it was called like Leave Me Alone or Don't Leaf on Me or something. It was a Crelly. Now I have been a longtime fan of Crelly nail polishes, and I cannot comment to the quality of the KB Shimmer Crellys. I don't know how they apply. I don't know how they last. I don't know anything about how they apply because I've never owned a polish from them. But the way their Crellys look on Coco and on their website looks amazing. And I now want that polish that she was showing off in her Get Ready With Me video, but also like every Crelly that KB Shimmer sells. So I want like 10 nail polishes that I don't need and don't have enough fingers and hands to wear them. The next thing on my wish list is another indie brand. It's an indie makeup brand. The brand is called Pretties for Your Face. I had not heard anything about this makeup brand until I was watching one of Zelma's videos. And I will link her channel down below as well if I can remember to. But basically, she was showing off a 5-pan palette from Pretties for Your Face called the Sanderson Sisters. And it was a nod to the movie Hocus Pocus. And I've been obsessing about that palette ever since. I would love that palette. It's gorgeous. I want that palette. It's 20 bucks from Pretties for Your Face. And all of a sudden, I'm obsessing about an indie brand I'd never even heard of. Everything else on my little list is from ColourPop. ColourPop is releasing a new product every other day of the week. There was a point where I wanted to collect all of the ColourPop. I've gotten to a point where I can be a little bit more discriminating about what I really, really want and what I can pass on. But recently it's been getting tough. Let's see. I still haven't tried the blotted lips from ColourPop. I really want to try those. They look amazing. It was Tara Michelle Z. It was Tara and her love of this product that turned me on to them. I'm going to leave Tara's channel down below for you to check her out, but she's a huge fan of the ColourPop blotted lip, and I want to see what the fuss is all about. Also, the Anniversary Super Shock Shadow. Also, the ColourPop Anniversary Super Shock Shadow. They have a 5-year anniversary shade that just came out, but they have also re-released the original 4 Super Shock Shadow Anniversary shades as a quad. I want both, not gonna lie. I also want the main squeeze palette. That's the reddy orange one. Hello, I don't need it. I can create a reddy orange look with what I have easily, and yet it's got a watermelon on it, so I want it. What are you doing, sister? Oh, cute jellies. Yep. There you go. Be careful.
What is, Mom?
Got it?
Uh-huh.
There are so many more makeup releases that have caught my attention. There are still older releases that I'm obsessing about on my Sephora Loves list and my Ulta wish list, but these are the items that recently are swirling around in my head, wasting space. I could be focusing on so many more important things, but I'm hoping that by filming this video, showing you guys what is going on in my head and what I've been thinking about might help me. If you have bought any of these items and were disappointed by them, let me know that too. That would help. And if you thought this video was interesting, let me know that as well, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of these moments as I get myself through my low buy, however long it lasts. Again, my low buy is not for 2019. It's kind of forever, maybe. That's the goal. So there might be more episodes of the makeup I've been craving to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.